It was October 3rd, 1998. Radio. Host Mark Jensen was covering the midnight shift at a small Michigan station. It was his final night before moving to Chicago. The studio was quiet, just the hum of the transmitter and the faint hiss of static. At 12:27 a.m., the studio phone rang. Mark answered cheerfully. 103.6 FM, you're live on air. A woman's shaky voice replied, Mark, it's so cold here. Please help me. He assumed it was a prank. But when he asked her name, she whispered, Laura Jensen. Mark froze. Laura was his sister. She died in a car crash 3 years earlier. The line filled with static. Then faintly he heard her say, he's here. And the line went dead. Mark laughed nervously, thinking someone had hacked the line. But when he replayed the station's recording, her voice wasn't there and only a deep, distorted hum that made the studio speakers shake. At 1:04 a.m., the lights flickered. The soundboard knobs started turning on their own, switching between channels. From the main transmitter, a voice came through, low, male whispering Mark's name. He ran to the transmitter room to shut it off. The door, usually locked, was wide open. Inside, the air felt like ice. On the window, written in condensation, were 3 words. Let me speak. Then the station went silent. The next morning, the janitor found Mark's car still outside, headlights on. Inside the studio, all the equipment was fried. Melted wires, burnt fuses, but the air smelled of ozone, not smoke. The only trace of Mark was the final broadcast tape. The first half sounded normal, but near the end, his voice broke into static, followed by faint breathing. Then a second voice spoke clearly. This is Mark Jensen, signing off forever. Experts said the voice didn't match his. The station shut down days later, and the building was demolished in 2001. But local truck drivers claim that if you drive through the old signal range between midnight and 1 a.m., you can still catch the broadcast, a faint voice saying, 103.6 FM, are you listening? And sometimes, a woman crying in the background.